Here is a delightful young lady who's going to come out here in one and entertain you, make her feel comfortable. Miss Joan Rivers.
First of all, you all saw this, so I'll take it off now that you've all caught that. Because you can't work in this garbage. But, Coro, hoo-hoo, thank you. No, because every woman, we all check each other out. How many are in pants? 2 men and 1 person we're not sure of. But this is the first time I've ever worn pants on a daytime show, and you feel like a pig. I'm wearing the panty girdle under it. But, no, well, you wear a girdle under everything, don't you? Every woman. Even under my nightgown. I figure, no, if there's a fire, I don't want to be ashamed. I don't want the firemen to say, you catch the pig, I don't want a hernia. They should all catch me. You know what? Like, these pants, the one nice thing about them, and I do feel funny in them, is they're wide. Because the ones I hate are the ones that are very tight. Remember, like, up to, when was it, like last year, they were wearing the tight ones. And I used to buy, and I don't know if you haven't in Philadelphia, they have it in New York, the girdle that starts here. Have you seen those? It's the truth. You pull it on, and you pull it on, and you walk around, and you look great, you know? And people would say to my husband, Edgar, boy, Joan looks great in pants. It's a shame about her neck. But I'm not like some women, we were upstairs, we were talking, and you're looking through all the magazines, and you open up Vogue, and some women are naturally chic. You know that kind of woman, they put on a man's shirt, they look like $1 million. I put on a man's shirt, I look like a man. It's just not, it's just, I went to a nudist camp this summer. I figured we'll all look alike, and, but even, that's not, has anyone been to nudist camp? It's really not, it's not dirty. No, really. Well, it's strange. Let's see hands. Better still, let's not. But no, it's nice because you wear nothing all day, and then Saturday night you put on a baggie, and that's it. But, but the interesting thing is, like, they bring the children, which is not for me. And you see couples, families sitting out under the trees with the children playing show and tell. And the whole thing was not for moi. But you know, clothes are strange. Like, even at my wedding, I'm not a clothes horse. Some women look very good. And at my wedding, I wore black, which is, you know, shows you which then again, I was 27. Who was I kidding? I wasn't going to wear white. But, no, be adults. I have a friend who just got married. The woman is 32 years old. She had 14 appendectomies, if you know what I'm telling you. You know, back and forth to Puerto Rico. She never stopped flying. She walked down the aisle in white. Every usher went. The minister said, do you take this man? 14 guys stood up and said yes. And you know, thinking about, you know, like we're talking about clothes, and it's funny because it's what now? It's the end of September. We're taping now, when this goes on, it's like 2 weeks into September, right? Yeah. And I'm so glad because it's bathing suit time is over, thank goodness, because I don't like to wear a bathing suit too much. How many women like to, here, seriously, get into a suit? Bathing suit. Really? You don't feel ashamed? A little bit? Where? All over. Yeah, because most of it, like, you know who looks good? Like the very tall, skinny girls, you know, with the legs, you know those kind of babies, like legs. There's a belt, a baby brassiere, and a head. You know those women? They're not happy. I hope. But, you know those women, everything they do, it kills me. They stand around the pool, right? They're always there 9 o'clock in the morning because they look good. The long legs and the little bikinis, and they have that great straight hair. Ugh. And everything they do is graceful. And they come out of the pool, right? And they always come out of the deep end. They always come out like little bikini in the hair, and they go, step, 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 step. And they go, flick. And every hair falls back into place. You know these women? Comes the hot flashes, they're finished, you know that. Oh yes, I think about this a lot. When I'm standing in the pool, my husband says, look, there's Fat, the water rat. But I stand around the pool and I say to myself, Joan, I say, you've got to come out of this swimming pool. You've been in here 19 hours. The lifeguard is starting to refer to you as the happy prune. If you don't look so good in this bathing suit, you better come out full of personality. I come out laughing, telling jokes. I come out of that pool, step, step, with my tube, step, go flick, and my wig goes flying. Dog in the pool! I'm going to tell you something, though, that I really think about next time you see these women, because every woman gets crazy when you see that, with the legs and the hair and the whole thing. These women, with the legs, and the bikinis, and the hair that goes flick, they're beautiful, yes. But they're dumb. And what breaks my heart is nobody gives a damn they're dumb but me. If you think their husbands, they don't even sign the name right on the check. Look at her, I don't care, I love her, I love her. And you know what? I never realized that men, all they care about is looks, right? Right or wrong? How old are you? 15, I suppose you like the stewardesses already, don't you? Sure. It's all right, you're a typical man. I never knew this because my mother told me looks don't count. She told me this a lot. Saturday nights in our kitchen during puberty. My mother used to say to me, looks don't count. Now get out of my sight. My mother said looks count when a man is looking for that kind of a girl. Yes, sure, when a man wants that kind of a girl. I thought she meant a Spanish dancer. But when it comes to marriage, my mother said, a man is looking for a woman who will cook for him, sew for him, get up every Sunday morning and go to the temple and or church of his choice. Check one. When it comes to marriage, my mother said, an intelligent man does not want to come home after a difficult day at the office to find a sexy, nude girl stretched out in a big fur rug, looking up at him and saying things like, hi, tiger, rough. Yes, he does. He does. It kills me, but it's true. Do we have more time? But I just want to tell you one thing. I shouldn't make jokes because my mother did a very good job with me and my sister. We're both married, and that's all that counts. But she told us lies, which was a mistake, which I won't do with my little girl. My mother, and this is really true, never told me the facts of life, and that can mess you up if you're planning to get married or have fun. But I was 27 years old. I was running around my mother's house saying, for goodness sake, something, give me a hint. Sounds like. And my mother said, you don't ask me. She said, you go to the movies, you learn. Not in my generation, you didn't learn, which was 2 years ago, Sonny, 2 years ago. What did you do? You went to the movies, and what did you see? You saw a husband and wife hugging and kissing, right? And then what happened? When things got intense, remember the old days? The camera panned away, and you saw waves crashing, crash, crash, crash. And the camera would come back, and the girl would say, Ralph, I'm pregnant. You know, sitting in Loewy's Brooklyn Cameo Theater, I believed that. For years, I wouldn't go to the beach with a date. A motel, yes.